Let's get right into this. Number 10. People vanishing on live TV. People vanishing on live TV sounds like urban legend nonsense until it actually happened. In 1987, a Japanese quiz show contestant literally faded out mid-broadcast. No camera cut, no glitch visible, just gone, like she hit leave meeting on reality. Engineers replayed the footage, expecting distortion, but the crowd's gasps stayed real. Some blamed a transmission error, others whispered time travel. But maybe it's simpler. Humans vanish all the time. Not in a puff of smoke, but in group chats, jobs, relationships. We delete ourselves when life lags. Maybe she didn't vanish from the world. Maybe she just rage quit the simulation. If cameras can't explain it, maybe the universe just hit mute on one more over-recorded human episode. Number 9. Rain of Frogs recorded by meteorologists. Raining frogs sounds like a kid's fairy tale until meteorologists in Ishikawa, Japan, literally logged it in 2010. Hundreds of frogs falling from a perfectly blue sky like slimy raindrops of confusion. Scientists say it's updrafts, mini tornadoes sucking up pond life and redepositing them like nature's vending machine. Logical, sure, but still insane. Imagine walking to work and hearing plop on your shoulder. You don't even check the weather app anymore. You check the species forecast, and maybe it's symbolic. Weird things fall from the sky, but we only notice when it's alive. The planet's humor is wild. She drops frogs, we drop bombs. Maybe the real mystery isn't the storm, it's how normal absurdities become. Number 8. The ocean pulse. Sound no one can trace. In 1997, deep-sea microphones picked up a rhythmic sound so powerful it echoed across the Pacific. They called it the bloop, a low, organic pulse, louder than any blue whale, something alive, maybe colossal. Years later, scientists said it's icequakes, giant glaciers breaking apart. But come on. Earth's heartbeat is literally thumping under 5,000 meters of water, and we call it melting ice. That's like hearing footsteps in your attic and blaming plumbing. Maybe it's the planet sighing. Maybe it's something older waking up. Either way, the ocean's like a horror movie with no ending credits. You think it's calm? Nah, it's holding its breath, waiting for us to stop making noise long enough to hear it exhale. Number 7. Ghost radio signals from the 1920s. Still transmitting. There's a frequency where the past refuses to die. Engineers keep picking up jazz and Morse code from the 1920s. Ghost broadcasts looping endlessly, as if some forgotten station never turned off. No antenna, no source, just the dead air of history singing through static. Scientists call it atmospheric bounce. Signals trapped between Earth and the ionosphere, but it feels deeper. Maybe memories don't fade, they just change wavelengths, like how you replay old voice notes or scroll messages from someone long gone. We're all haunted frequencies. The ghosts aren't talking to us. They're just still playing the songs we left unfinished. Somewhere out there, an ancient DJ's still spinning the same lonely tune on repeat, waiting for someone to tune back in. Number 6. Time slips where people see medieval streets. In Liverpool, people swear they've stepped straight into the 1800s. One second, they're near a record shop. Next second, gas lamps, horse carts, people in waistcoats who don't see them. Then blink. It's 2025 again. Psychologists say it's temporal lobe disassociation. Locals just shrug. But maybe time doesn't move like a train. Maybe it's a scratch CD skipping back to its favorite verse. We time slip all the time. You smell old perfume and suddenly it's your childhood bedroom. You see an ex's playlist and boom, you're 19 again, crying over Wi-Fi. Maybe reality has memory too. Time isn't a line, it's a puddle. Step wrong and you just splash into another century. Honestly, it's comforting. At least the past still wants to hang out. Number 5. A lake that refills overnight. After centuries dry, Lake Cache-Sectu in Chile pulled the ultimate magic trick. One morning in 2007, gone. An entire lake evaporated like a magician's prop. Locals stared at cracked earth where water should have been. Then months later, boom, it's back, full again overnight, like nothing happened. Scientists say shifting glaciers rerouted underground rivers. Logical, but too convenient. The lake drains and refills like a cosmic bathtub testing the faucet. We treat miracles like tech glitches, shrug and move on. Meanwhile, Earth's literally performing resurrection stunts while we argue about influencer drama. Maybe the lake isn't broken, maybe it's practicing patience. The planet still remembers how to reboot. We're just too busy buffering. Number 4. The global hum, heard by millions. Imagine lying in bed and hearing a low vibration that no one else can. Not music, not machines, just a hum that crawls through your skull. It's been reported from New Mexico to Bristol, a sound scientists can't pin down. Some say distant factories, others say inner ear resonance. But if so, why does it stop when you leave town? Maybe it's the Earth's anxiety, its own tinnitus from centuries of human noise. We fill silence with engines, phones, scrolling, then panic when the planet hums back. Maybe the sound isn't out there. Maybe it's our own guilt vibrating in the background. Either way, the universe has terrible taste in ASMR. Number 3. Self-burning forests with no ignition. In central Java, trees started catching fire spontaneously. No lightning, no arson, no camping mishap. Just trees deciding, you know what? I've had enough. Scientists traced it to underground coal seams, leaking methane, gas igniting from heat alone. Logical, but unsettling. A forest setting itself ablaze feels like nature's version of self-immolation. We've burned her for centuries. Maybe this is her burning back. Funny how we call it a natural disaster when she defends herself. Maybe the planet's not dying. It's venting. A global rage room with fire as therapy. The scariest part, she doesn't even need us to light the match anymore. Number 2. Shadows that move against light. Security guards in hospitals tell the same story. Shadows moving the wrong way. Away from flashlights. Cameras catching human silhouettes in reverse motion. Neurologists say it's pareidolia, your brain filling blanks under stress. But footage doesn't hallucinate. Maybe shadows aren't absence of light. They're leftovers of us, walking on delay, like emotional afterimages. You ever feel haunted by your own choices? Maybe that's just your shadow lagging behind reality, catching up. We've always feared darkness, but what if it's the one watching us fade first? The light doesn't chase the dark just refuses to leave the stage. Number 1. The reappearing shipwreck in the same coordinates. Off the coast of Wales, a shipwreck keeps reappearing every decade, buried under sand for years, then exposed again, perfectly preserved. Locals call it the stubborn ghost. Scientists say it's coastal drift, tides shifting sediment, but it feels personal, like history waving from the deep saying, "Remember me?" The ship's timbers are 3 centuries old, yet they refuse to rot. Maybe it's not reappearing. Maybe it never left, just hid until someone cared again. We bury memories, only for time to dig them up when it's bored. Some things don't disappear, they just wait for tides to change. Kinda poetic, kinda terrifying.